Alright, so I'm joined by Gauls. Hello guys, how's it going?
Yeah, alright man, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. You're the first person to ask how was today, so thank you so much for that. It's always nice when people ask that. Right. So we just heard you play a very, very small set, but it was still really, really good. The one thing that's been troubling me is, what on earth is alt gypsy punk?
Oh, right.
Because like any good interviewer, I do my research, but that came up and I was just like, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Did you invent your own genre then?
Sort of. Well, we've got a very unique genre.
Yeah.
Like, we have no idea what it is. And that's...
have a tag right.
Yeah, and we just wanted something, like, to call it, look, you know, so it just wasn't like...
Indie
yeah, you know, like, I don't know, like, genres for us, like, we're not really that phased what anybody calls it, like, anyone can call it what they want, but that's just the tag we came up for it, so it had something we could write about it, like, you know, Facebook bios and stuff need something, and we just, like, threw a few words around, we're like, added them together, so that's what we came up with.
But the weird thing is, it worked really well. Like in terms, like, because I was listening to your EPs because again, I'm good at doing research, and the description of that works really well.
Yeah,
I think so. Who came up with that? Was it like a collective thought?
I think it was just like all of us sat in a room and we threw around.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like you wrote down like all the classic genres like alt, rock, like and metal, whatever, and then we're like, you know, these three work. Let's put these together. So, I don't know.
Fair enough.
That's how it came about.
But with your like particular music style, it is very unique.
Yeah.
What and who influences you to write and make music like that?
All like obviously like there's 6 of us, so that's like 6 different influences all
coming
coming
from
in.
all over the place.
But seriously, like our influences range from like, I don't know, who do you like?
Like anything really.
What's your favourite band?
Like Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah,
completely different.
So like, he likes Franz Ferdinand. My favourite band are like Blink-182 or something.
Yeah.
I have a lot. Some of them are like metal and that.
Yeah,
like
the drummer
it all
and
just comes from like a big collection. I mean, the thing with our sound is we're never one of those bands that got together and went, right, we want to sound like this. We're one of those bands that we got together, started playing, and that's what came. Like that's we just whatever happened in that rehearsal room is what came, like what the sound is now.
So
like,
you're saying that the band came initially through like jamming?
Yeah, well, it's just like, I mean, it started off just as a 4-piece, and it became a 6-piece, and then I don't know. We never like thought, you know, we never like sat down one day and we're like, we need to sound like this, and we want to do this. Like we just like we want to play in a band, we want to tour.
Yeah.
Like, let's start writing songs, and this is the sound that came out. So it was all like a very natural happening. But I guess in terms of like actual like sound, we sound a bit like King Blues, Gogol Bordello, mixed with like punk. I don't know. I don't know.
There's no point.
Whatever you can make of it, like make of it. That's sort of like just been our like thing since we started. Like, you know, we never set out with a direction. We just go with whatever like happens to us.
Okay.
So that's how the sound formed.
So it's always like pretty exciting when a band comes up on stage and you get these standard like 2 guitars, drums, bass kind of thing. But what is even more exciting is like the additional instruments, so like the trombone and the saxophone. Did you guys initially like say, oh yeah, well, we want this, and this, like these instruments, or was it just like you just went in?
Literally like we recorded as a 4-piece, and we're like, yeah, we should probably put some like brass in this. Somebody knew a guy that played brass, and like, oh, let's get, you know. And then Russell came about because he was in another band and we liked him. It was one of those things where he liked us and we liked him, but never really said anything.
Like, really
and then like one drunken night was like, you should play in our band, man. And he was like,
those nights are the best nights when things actually happen. Like, you wake up to a text the next day and it's like, oh, that did actually happen.
So it was like that.
Fuck it, let's do it,
But yeah, like, I don't know, we just were really happy with the sound we've got, and like, I think we always just wanted to make something energetic, something like people could move to, something that we could like still portray, like, you know, like the lyrics and like the meanings into the songs that we wanted to, and just I don't know how it happened. It happened.
Would you say at like at gigs and stuff, people do like move around?
Oh yeah, like definitely. That's like
if you come along later, you'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
When we were playing the Penny Theatre later, and it's like, you know, we always try and get like everybody up, moving. I mean, we've had anything from like dancing like club dancing to like people crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Like that's what happens at our gigs. Like that, like everything in between.
That's amazing.
Those two things happen. So just energetic. It's like dance music. It's like movable. It's like, you know.
It works.
Yeah, we enjoy it.
Yeah,
and
we have a good time.
Yeah,
that's all that matters then. Exactly. Yeah.
And then
people seem to have a good time. Don't they?
We get a buzz off seeing other people having a good time, so we enjoy it more, and then they enjoy. It's like it just goes round in circles.
It's like a rolling stone. Thing. So that's good. So who are you guys most looking forward to seeing at City Sound Project today? If you've got a bit of time to wander about.
Well, I'm definitely going to see Coco and the Butterfields.
Yes.
Saw them last time and they were
wicked.
really like something special.
Yeah.
And obviously our mates in High Tide.
Yeah, High Tide. If we can catch them.
They were literally just here.
Yeah, we're good mates with them.
I
don't know if our sets clash or something, but
hopefully not.
We'll try and
they're funny guys, they are. They're very funny. I was not expecting that at all. So that was...
Yeah, crazy guys.
So, have you got any more plans for the rest of 2013 then?
Literally next week we're going into the studio to record an album.
Oh wow!
We've been doing this Pledge Music thing. Have you heard of Pledge Music?
I have, yes.
It's like a crowdfunding, like people pay us money and we make them an album and give it to them, and we've like managed to sort that out somehow. Somehow a lot of people have given us money.
How long did that take?
Oh, I don't know. It took us longer than it should because we aimed too high and blah blah blah. But yeah, now it's all finally happening. I mean, the album's been written for like, I suppose it hasn't been written that long, but it's been written for like a good 6 months ish.
Okay.
And then we've just been trying to get together. Like, that's like been the aim for this year. And and literally next week going into the studio to record it, and people that pledge for it should get it by the end of the year. And
that's
then
amazing.
Hopefully next year it'll be the official release.
You got to love the internet for funding.
Oh no, I mean, like we can't be thankful enough. Like people that I think it's like 215 people or something pledged, and like some people gave us outrageous amounts of money, but even the people that just gave us like a little bit, like it's just
it still helps at the end.
Like it's mind blowing that there are people out there that want an album.
It's cool.
Yeah.
So by the end of the year, we should have a Ghouls album.
Yeah, there'll be a Ghouls album.
Mind blowing. That's crazy.
It's pretty cool. We're like working on artwork and names and blah 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 right now. So yeah, it's all coming together.
Wicked. Right, boys, thank you so much for coming down and playing and talking to us today. That was really, really good. So I wish you the best luck with your album at the end of the year.
Nice one.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.